Shaykh Mujahid, before you go on, can I ask you a quick question? In particular, you're more qualified. I was going to address it probably myself, but now I've got you on. If I can, if you can just probably ask the question about this musibat and headache we're getting with all the social media, etc., in regards to Salat al-Eid, and what are the options that people generally have?
Well, for Salat al-Eid, first of all, it's going to be an emotional moment for the Muslim. Let's understand this. This is going to be a very difficult period. Many of us here, could say that we've never missed our Eid Salah. Jumu'ah Salah, you're allowed to miss it because if you're traveling and etc. But Eid something that, everyone planned well ahead not to miss it. Even those people who doesn't pray 5 times Salah, even they will say that as well, that I've never ever missed my Eid Salah. So it's going to be very emotional for so many of us that we are going to miss our Eid Salah in congregation, the way we're going to pray in the masjid. So therefore, I think it's very important, for us to realize that is there any alternative? Is there any other opinions for us to pray Eid Salah? Because we want to pray. Okay. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I think the ulama are speaking now. They're looking into it very much, and I really like the idea that many of the scholars have said that in the madhab, in the Hanafi madhab, Eid and the Jum'ah has the same requirements. So, for example, you need to have at least 4 people, and if you have people, and there's a general Eid and Am where anyone could have access. If they don't come for other reasons, that's different. But they have generally access. If that is there, then they're allowed to pray Eid Salah as well. However, obviously not every household going to have 4 mature people in the house. Let's put it this way. I have 4 boys, but only one of them have reached the age of maturity. All the other 3 haven't. And there are so many houses like this going to be. I think vast majority of the houses will be, they're not going to have 4 baligh in the house. Okay, baligh from the male as well. So I think it's important for us to get the spirituality of Eid, so that we don't, and we realize that فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُمْ. Allah says, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to your own istita'a, your capability. We want to please Allah Azza wa Jal. And in the madhab of Imam Shafi'i, that anyone could pray Eid Salah with the household as well. Okay, this fatwa was given not so people miss Eid Salah in the congregation, but somehow, for example, for circumstances came where one couldn't make it for Eid Salah. Okay, so what he could do, gather his family members, whoever they are, 1 or 2, or even no one in the house, only husband and wife, and he could pray 2 rakats Salatul Eid at home as well. I think this is the time for us, because we're in these circumstances where we want the ruhani of Eid, we want the barakah of Eid as well, and it's not something that we're going to be doing it every year. Inshallah ta'ala, this COVID will go away, and inshallah something like this will never come again. This is what we expect, inshallah ta'ala. So I think, inshallah ta'ala, this option is something that people could practice, that follow the opinion of Imam Shafi'i. Just ask yourself this question: if Imam Shafi'i was alive today, would you pray behind him? Or everyone will say, of course I'm going to pray behind Imam Shafi'i. Is our Imam. He's the only Imam who's from the family of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's the Imam who's got his education done in Hijaz, in Mecca, in Medina. He's the student of Imam Malik rahimahullah ta'ala. He's the student of Imam Muhammad al-Hasan al-Shaybani. He's the best friend of Imam Ahmad. We all love Imam Shafi'i. We love Imam Ahmad, Imam Malik, Imam Abu Hanifa, all of them, alhamdulillah. It's an opinion, a valid opinion, inshallah ta'ala. And I think it's very important for us to get the ruhani of Eid. So I will say to everyone that if you know how to pray Salatul Eid, or if you don't know how to pray Salatul Eid, get a bit of training, speak to some of your imams, and inshallah ta'ala, khutbah is not mandatory in the fiqh of Shafi'i. So just pray your 2 rakat salah. If you can't give khutbah, no problem. If not, la haraj, no problem. That's something that you could act upon, inshallah ta'ala. And second opinion is that don't pray Eid Salah. Just pray the normal 2 rakat salah. Yeah, do pray 2 rakat salah, whether you pray in congregation or you don't pray in congregation. But something should be prayed so that we don't feel like, we are not thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to fast in the month of Ramadan. We want to be amongst those, inshallah. Eid al-Fitr is thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to fast in the month of Ramadan.
Sheikh, what if somebody doesn't know the method of doing the Eid Salah? You know what happens in Eid Salah? Someone's going in ruku, someone's so it is somewhat confusing. Is there an alternative that they can do? Is it just?
So that's what I mean. If they just pray the normal 2 rakat salah, okay, that won't be the Eid Salah. Then that's going to be just a normal 2 rakat Nafl salah, and inshallah ta'ala they will be rewarded for this as well. So there's no haraj. If someone think that I can't remember the exact method of takbir, my My humble request will be to those brothers, inshallah ta'ala, be a little brave. We are worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The mistakes that we make is all forgiven. Yeah, don't be upset. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows we have weaknesses, inshallah ta'ala. So educate yourself, a bit of training, speak to your imam, okay, and do a video call to an imam as well. Say, Imam, this is how I'm gonna pray. Is this okay? Get a bit of training. We've got plenty of time left, inshallah ta'ala. We've got 3-4 days left. Eid could be Saturday or Sunday. So alhamdulillah, we've got plenty of time. Get a bit of training, inshallah ta'ala. But if you still think that I think I'm going to mess it up, or it's going to be a bit embarrassing in front of my family members, I think I'm not going to do it properly, then just pray your normal 2 rakats Salat Ad Duha, inshallah ta'ala, and that's it.
Okay, there's a question here, Sheikh, on your screen.
Yeah. If you do a khutbah, does it have to be in Arabic? Yeah, because the khutbahs, all the ulama have said should be in Arabic. But you know what? You could mix English as well. But at least Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, Wassalatu ala Rasulillah, and read a verse, read Surah Al-Fatiha. Read Surah Al-Fatiha, that's going to be a khutbah as well. And then if you speak English after that 1 or 2 words, that will suffice, inshallah ta'ala. So, yes, it has to be in Arabic. And at the same time, it doesn't have to be all in Arabic where you have to lecture and learn Arabic in 2 minutes. That's not going to happen. So you just say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim and read Surah Al-Fatiha, and then read Allahumma salli ala, Allahumma barik ala, and that's it. The khutbah is done, inshallah ta'ala. The whole Quran is dhikr, is remembrance.